G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 54 in the Sapphire DLC of Train Valley 2. This one is called Turn. We have 15 minutes, we have to build one or more tunnel, and we have to build 3 or more bridges. Now I have had a failed attempt at this one, so I've got a bit more of an idea of what's going to happen. Basically, as we deliver some items, this guy will raise up, getting us connected to various different things. But you can see at the moment, it needs a whole bunch of stuff, but the tops of the piles are generally going to be the things from this way, and it'll work all the way around. So my problem last time was I forgot to have one thing ready to go, basically, was my problem. So let's start off by getting these guys connected. We've got 17,000. Let's flick that up a tiny bit so we can loop around to him. And you can see that these guys can take 42, those guys can take 14, and it is one of those levels where it is telling you the exact amount that you're going to need. So we can start off by just sending 42 guys to gold. I guess the sooner we can get more trains, the better. So that's 21. Let's just quickly pause for a second and get this connected. I'm going to send the 2 guys here because they are slightly closer. We are only dealing with the 2 trains, so we may as well get like that quick little like $14,000 boost we get for those 2 deliveries. Got 21 guys here, so we need to send 3 more trains that way. Now you can see we can get trains through to this section over here, but it requires the use of the Hyperloop, which isn't the best thing to have to use because you have to wait for one train to get through it before another one can go, so you've got to sort of stagger your trains a little bit. So we could send guys through there to get to this next section, but this will get raised up as soon as we deliver this guy. So I actually think we're better off waiting to send trains through that next section until we've actually delivered the things from this first section. Okay, so we've got 14 there, he's 21, this is 28. This is 35. It's a 3rd train. And this is 42. Now, once he passes through, we're going to send 2 lots of gold back to this guy. We can then send 2 lots of sand back to that guy. Get him nice and close. Then we're going to send 2 lots of sand back to the main factory. Then we're going to send 2 lots of gold because they can be delivered once the sand's been delivered. And you can see this guy is taking a little bit of time, so maybe let's start to just move a few guys through. We can see we only need 14 guys for here. So let's do that. Let's wait for that guy to arrive. We'll send 1 train that way. And then we'll just hold for like a bit of a gap. Out that much. And we'll send another one. See, we're probably good enough there that we can now send this guy through here. And then that guy through. We also have enough money to buy at least 1 more train. At least. Okay, so let's just pause for a second. Let's delete those so there's no questions about what way that needs to go. Let's just delete that for a second too, because I need to correct this guy. He's going to need to come in like that, so maybe this guy needs to come in there. Okay, So this guy's now up on this level, which means that we can get him over here. I totally missed this guy and the cows on my first playthrough of this. Then I had to sort of go back to get them. So we've got all this stuff on that right-hand side to do too. But firstly, let's just deal with the cows and the wheat. So we need 42 guys heading down this way. Which with our 4 trains, we won't ever run out of guys being able to be sent. Okay, so that's 14, he's 21, this is 28. That is 35. And that is 42. That's 7. That's 14. Now, I'm going to assume that it's this pile here that is the ones that actually impact whether a stack is, like, whether the main station is going to move or not. So as long I can deliver these two, I can deliver sort of the other things on this side. So let's jump up this way, connect him, get this guy. We'll move this guy probably a little bit further down this way. And go there, that can come straight across. Then we can have down here. That guy connected, and then 2 of them connect. Okay. So, then what we want to do is let's start moving these guys down to the oil. So we need 4 trains down that way, so that's 14 going so far, that's 21. That's 28. Alright, then we'll go for the coal. That's 14. 21. 28. 35. 42. 49. 56. It's 14. Doing 2 things at once here, getting both of those done. Now, just a quick question. What do I need that last 14 wheat for? Electricity. Okay. Cool. So I don't need to make more cows and have that just ready to go. I mean, the cows should have been 28 if that was the case anyway. Okay, so from these piles you can see we can then deliver 14 of this way as well. Now, we can put a bridge there, and we do need to do at least 3 bridges at some point. So let's get that connected to... Just roll straight through first and go to the guy that's 42. Let's buy the remaining train, and then let's just run down this hill as sort of semi-directly as we possibly can. Done. So we're currently just waiting for this potion to get made. That's why we're going to sort of start to worry about this guy further away. We've got enough trains that we can sort of start this push. Now the other thing too is that we need to get sand up here. So that's some of our stuff from way back as well. So we're 42, so that's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. 42. Okay, and then what we can do is we can start to send these back. Just cleared myself out of trains, though not too bad because I've got to go through the Hyperloop, so we may as well give them that extra space. We will then give them the connection. And it should just be this area here that gets mangled here, so it shouldn't impact the trains moving around the top when this thing moves. Okay, so now we can have a bridge back this way. Connect him in there. Get rid of that. And what we need to do with these guys here is we'll get rid of that. And we'll run this guy straight down there. Then this way. We don't have that much that actually needs to go through there. It's only just that wheat, so we can just do it with that one connection. And then turn this guy around. And connect it there. And we need this guy connected as well. He possibly needs to look both ways, as does that guy. So maybe let's demolish that momentarily. Bring this guy down to, say, there. This guy can connect like that. And he can connect over here. Okay, so the two sand is going that way. The good news is that the direction the sand is heading won't be in the way of the red potion. So what we can do is we can send these two guys to the red potion. Correct that before he goes past. Okay, so with those done as well, we now need to get... Actually, we also can get these guys in play now too. So, this guy, he can't cut across there yet. That's a different height. That will go up one more time for this guy to make that connection. So what we want to do is go out this way. Oh, we don't have the money. Wow, we must have burnt through cash there. And... sorry, let's send these guys. Funny that we can't even get that one going. Well, even before we can afford that one, let's get this wheat on the way up. We don't want to send the people there yet. Just want to get the wheat in that vicinity. This guy can go down here. He won't get in the way of the wheat. This guy will get to go... he will have to actually face both ways. So we'll get him to face like that. The electricity only has to sort of sit in the middle of the two of them. This guy can go in there. That connected too once we can afford it. Okay, then what we'll do is before this wheat gets up here, we will just quickly sneak the bricks through. Okay, then you can also see up here we're going to need all of that coal. So behind the wheat, we'll send the coal up. Just make sure we've got this guy going the right way. So the wheat is where it's going to be headed first. Then the coal. I realize I haven't set this up for the gold to get up there. So let's just reimagine this. Like so. 2 wheat are going in there. Okay, the first 2 coal are going to go that way. Just need to give this guy a decent enough gap. There we go. Also just doing a quick sweep to make sure nothing else has anyone left at the back. The only thing at the back here is still the fuel, which we haven't done because we also need that 14 electricity for the steel plates as well. So that's the second guy in there. We're then going to straighten this up, put those 2 guys into the bars. In between those 2 moments, we're going to try and sneak some guys through to slabs. So much so that I'm actually going to stop these 2 trains to allow the slabs to get priority because we want those moving over here as soon as possible. So we've got those 2 guys in there. We've got 6 minutes still. No, we don't. We have 4.5 minutes. So these 2 we need to get down into here. Gold is going to join them. Then what we need is 2 more lots of workers, and they're going to be heading down to those slabs. And then we're going to be sending 2 more lots of workers after that, and they're going to be going into the electricity. Flick that. Those 2 guys and this guy can go that way, they won't run into each other. Then we're going to send the red potions down here. Now we've got to keep an eye on that, those oil barrels being ready to go. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to prepare. We can make that little connection there now. So that guy goes up again. Once completed, we build that bridge. We've now built all the required bridges. Done that. That bridge there is now a dud, so we'll get rid of that and that connector. These guys can't go until the oil barrels have made it. But, oops. But these guys are allowed to go, so we'll send them through. This has to go all the way around up there, around here, straight, 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 and then through. So we can really speed things up while they're doing that. There's no issues with things actually arriving at the wrong station. The only problem would be if we had it turn around and crash into the other one that we've made and have to go back. It's definitely not the sort of level where you could remake stuff if you lose it. And then we can send these guys behind that. Done. 2 minutes to spare. So game time, much nicer there. Fun's pretty good. I think having seen it once, definitely helped. Real time, pretty solid as well. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.